YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, so shout out to Boom Fragrances. All right, Boom Fragrances tagged me in a video, a series that he has going on. He tagged it 5 fall masterpieces that could pull in compliments, something like that. All right, but I just want to give my stab at it, give my shot to it. I have Boom Fragrances information down below in the description. Y'all check them out, man. Boom Fragrances definitely brings some quality to the fragrance YouTube game. All right, so y'all check them out for sure. All right, so you know, compliments, it's always a conversation in FragCom. Whether you're really into it and you're an enthusiast, or you just have you a couple of fragrances that smell good, but you want others to tell you that you smell good. All right, so these 5s could help produce those compliment or create that compliment factor that you were looking for. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Up first, from the house of Parfums de Marley. This was a no-brainer thinking about my list. We got Parfums de Marley, Leighton. Parfums de Marley, Leighton. All right, Leighton is a beautiful fragrance. You get some sweetness, some spiciness. In here, there's a nice green apple note as well. Some people say they get this menthol, minty type of vibe in the open. I get a little bit of mint off of my skin in the opening. Some people say Vicks Vapor Rub. It just depends on how it does in your skin. I don't really get that, but I do get a minty touch in the opening, and it doesn't last long. So this has a mass appealing feel, even though it is from the niche world. All right, so really good stuff on discount. You can get this for a pretty decent price. So I wouldn't pay retail for this if you don't want to pay retail. But for the fall, every time I wear Leighton or a dupe of Leighton, or what do you want to call it, a dupe or a clone, however word you want to use, it's going to pull compliments. All right, now we all know fragrances is just a part of this. You got to make sure you're clean, put together nicely, dressed nicely, and the fragrance can kind of just, you know, put you over the top, so to speak. So Parfums de Marley, Leighton, definitely in my opinion a masterpiece, decent DNA for the fall time, and it could definitely start a conversation and get you that compliment that you are desiring. All right, from the house of Parfums de Marley, we have Leighton. Parfums de Marley, Leighton. I guess my bottle of Leighton just, there we go. Didn't want to focus with my camera today. All right, up next, another very popular fragrance in the fragrance world. This is one of my favorite iris-based fragrances, and it's really good, from the house of Javoni or Javoni. We have Javoni Gentleman EDP. Javoni Gentleman EDP. Iris has been a note that has taken over the fragrance game for the last few years, and this one right here is a more sweeter vanilla iris. I get more vanilla with the iris than the iris over the vanilla, if that makes sense. All right, so basically what I'm saying is you're gonna get that sweetness that a lot of cold weather fragrances could produce to get you that compliment, but this adds a little bit of uniqueness to it with that iris. All right, so this is in my opinion a very mass appealing masterpiece. All right, so that's what it's turned into, because the first time I smelled it, I was like, oh my goodness, what is that? So with the iris and the vanilla, you're out here in the world, the cool air is pushing off, the fall air is pushing off you, blending in with this scent, you're definitely most likely going to get a conversation or a compliment, or somewhere along the lines where the attention to your fragrance is going to be possibly quite positive. I can't guarantee that, but that's my experience. All right, so this right here for the fall cool weather, masterpiece worthy, then definitely can get you that compliment, hopefully get you that compliment that you desire. All right, so from the house of Javoni, we have Javoni Gentleman, the EDP. EDP. Some people say this is the greatest iris fragrance of all time. Okay. All right, up next, we're going to go to a very popular brand with a popular line, and this one right here is really, really good. From the house of Pak Rond, we have 1 Million's Elixir. 1 Million Elixir. Now, me personally, if we can get this in focus, there we go. Me personally, I really think that this is really, really, really good. I rarely ever wear the original 1 Million. The only one I really wear these days is Lucky. I just acquired Privé, but the elixir is right there for me. So for those who like to kind of go out during the fall evening, fall nights, and you want to keep that 1 million type of vibe, this is it, man. This is it, and it's going to pull compliments. It's like 1 million's DNA is kind of tapped in and pushed out to the world, to people just to detect that you have on some type of 1 million, and this one kind of fits that description, man. So again, sweet. With this one, it's sweet. It's a little bit darker, a little bit heavier in here, but you still get that 1 million production, so to speak. So this right here is going to get you compliments. It's going to put you in a conversation about your fragrance for sure. And for this time of year, you talk about a mass appealing masterpiece. Pick one, pick one. But this is my pick. 1 million elixir can definitely provide you the opportunity to get that compliment that you also desire. So masterpiece in my opinion, yes, especially for the fall season. 1 million, well, Pak Rond's 1 million elixir definitely can get you what you are looking for with that. So I don't know what, see, it's like my the bottle's like, bro, we just not rocking with you like that. There it is, 1 million elixir. Wow, thank you. All right, next up on this list from the house of Emporio Armani, we have Stronger With You Intensely. Stronger With You Intensely. Wow, this is to me the most playful out of the group, but it's super good, man. Sweetness, you get a vanilla in here. There's like this vanilla, no nuttiness in here, no booziness in here. Just a very sweet, slightly spicy vanilla. Just get that in the air real quick. Man, it's so good, man. This one right here can just really work for those who are after a compliment. This is a complimentary style of a scent. I believe that that's what it was created for. So to my nose, I get a little cinnamon, a little vanilla. This is not knowing off the top of my head the notes that are in here. This is just to my nose. Vanilla, cinnamon, very mouth-watering, intoxicating type of a fragrance that you just want to keep on coming back to. Now, I don't get any of the nuttiness in here. I know there's a praline sweetness in here, but none of the nuttiness or the booziness like you get in the Absolute, and even the nuttiness that you get in the EDT. All right, so, but this one right here is definitely going to get you. I'm positive that if you were to go out and about in a room full of people and you're doing your thing, any of these, especially this one, is going to get you a conversation, or the compliments are going to come through, because that's what this was built for. I believe when they created this, they said, hey, people want compliments, here you go. All right, from the house of Emporio Armani, we got Stronger With You Intensely. Intensely. Stronger With You has an amazing line of fragrances, and this one is probably the most compliment heavy. All right, and last but not least, we're going to go to the Middle Eastern world, because I feel like this definitely deserves to be on this, because I think this is just one of the best Middle Easterns for the fall cooler weather that you can come across. From the house of Armaf, all right, we have Odyssey the EDP. Odyssey EDP. Now, why this? Some of you probably thought, oh, it's going to be Cambra, it's going to be this, going to be that. No, this has this unique blend of quite a few different Iris-based fragrances, but when you get to the dry down of this, you get Tom Ford's Noir Extreme, all right, but this Oriental spice, vanilla sweetness, this touch of iris that is in this fragrance, it is really good. Great performer. I wear this to work a lot during the cooler months. I got this last year, so during the fall and the winter, I wore this to work quite a bit, and every single time that I wore it, I got you smell good, or I can smell you coming, or man, what is that? Like I always got a conversation. Probably this and Camra got me the most conversation of Middle Eastern fragrances last fall and last winter. But this one has a bit of development that kind of goes in stages, and it smells like one thing, then it's leading to another in the mid, and the dry down, it smells like Tom Ford Noir Extreme. So really, really good stuff. Compliments could definitely come your way. One of the better Middle Easterns that you can get for the price, and it definitely would work. So masterpiece worthy from the Middle Eastern world. Follow me here. Good. From the house of Armaf, we have Odyssey EDP. the EDP. Oh, we were doing so well with the focusing. And there we go. All right, man. So those are the 5 fragrances that I have. 5 fall fragrances. 5 fall fragrances that can produce compliments that I feel have masterpiece quality about them. All right. So shout out to Boom Fragrances yet again for tagging me. It was a pleasure to do this tag for sure. So I'm going to leave this as an open tag. I believe this tag has been going on for quite some time. So I'm going to leave it as an open tag. So anybody out there who wants to throw their 2 cents in, they feel like, some type of a connection to crown something a masterpiece that can get you compliments this fall season, because fall season almost wrapping up soon. We're getting ready to go into the winter time. So go ahead and knock the video out, man, so we can see what y'all got going for sure. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, and y'all know what it is, baby. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Boom Fragrances, appreciate you, man. Thank you for considering me, man. And hopefully the tag will keep going. All right, y'all be cool. Spracker.